Hey, Third Land. I'm excited about this last little book we're making. I finished mine today, and I want to tell you a little bit about um, the process I went through to make it. Okay. So, yesterday we were talking about different possibilities for the book, and we had all our Post-its out, and we had stuff like favorite times, I learned I liked. What else? I had another one over here. Research. Did you know? That was another one we did. So I was thinking about this last night, and today I was making my book, and I thought, I think I want to focus on favorite times. So we did so much this year, and I wanted it to be more focused on our classroom time and not our distance education time, because we just were together doing so many things for so many months. So I went to our blog, and right now I'm going to share my screen so you can look at that. Let's see if it works. It's not working, as we can see. There, I think it's working. Okay, so I went to the blog and I started looking at some of the books we had read. I started reading about some of the things we did. And I didn't spend a ton of time, but I looked over here and I remembered our knitting looms and the different units we worked on and our bots. So I had a lot of good memories. And I just was reading through, and I decided to gather up some of those memories on notes. I didn't want to just open my book and start writing. And I told you yesterday I was kind of excited about the idea of using haiku in part of the book, but I decided my book was going to be all haiku. So these were I kind of gathered focus. I wanted memories and I wanted to have haiku, but I knew I couldn't just start writing haiku. So I got my notebook out, and I just started going through some of the books we had read this year and some of the memories. I looked over at the blog roll at some of the activities, and I just took notes about different things that we did, about like the Klaus Oldenburg. He made soft sculpture hamburgers. And we started out with Crow Boy. And I wrote Purple Folders and Poems and Songs, the Young Hoosier books, and the Monarchs, and Thomas Blue Eagle, Pablo Neruda, Poet of the People, our poem partner pieces, something about where we were the mound builders and where did the mound builders go, our literature circle post-its. So these were all kinds of ideas I just jotted down. So then the next step I did was I just started making sure I remembered how to do the haiku 575. So I'm going to go. So now I just want to show you, I just started doing some simple haiku, and I'm going to read my book to you. Haiku Memories of Third Land by Lee Heffernan. And I did a bot picture here. Haiku Memories of Third Land 2019-2020. This is my title page. I'm going to turn my book this way because I thought haiku worked better. Hamburger Sculptures, Popcorn Press Publications, Young Hoosier Books. Our monarchs emerged, and so did the switchyard park, cajole and deluge. Ants in colonies, IU biology lessons, yoga wellness time. Finding old fossils, let's make a bumper sticker, the Little Rock 9. The last page, Thomas Blue Eagle, Bloomington stoneware fountain, pretty good Post-its. And at the very end, I marked this as a popcorn press production. So let's go over my process, our process. We thought about possibilities for the book. And again, you don't have to do a haiku memory book. You can do your own book. I just want you to think about different possibilities for your book. And then you need to gather some notes. I took notes first. Don't just start writing. You can put your notes on Post-its on the page or in your notebook. You can make a sketch note page. I did my haiku drafts slowly and neatly because I didn't want to rewrite them. Then I added some pictures. I put some pictures of books we had read during the year, but I added some of my own drawings too. So today I want you to find your focus, do a little note taking and planning. Make sure you do neat work in your book, and you have to add illustrations too. Here's your 3 C's. A complete book will have 5 pages with 2 to 4 sentences on each. 2 sentences is not very much. So make sure you are careful about what you write on each page. Make sure your work is correct. You have neat handwriting, you pay attention to your spelling, your punctuation, and make sure it's creative. Add original ideas. Think about it a little bit. Put your heart and soul into it. Add some artwork. And I'll put these 3 C's on our assignment too. So I'm very excited about my Haiku Memories of Third Land. And when you're done with your book, it'd be fun if you could make a little movie and read it to me, your book to me, so I could see what you came up with. Thank you. Talk to you later, writers. Can't wait to see your 8th.